All right. I'm here with IndyLive and Don Stuck, and we're at Barnes& and Noble, and you just wrote a new book. And why don't you tell us what your book's about?
It's called 11 through 20, The Next 10 Commandments, and it is being called Campbell's Soup Philosophy. I love philosophy, and I think it has a lot to offer everybody in all walks of life, but people are a little nervous of it when you read two or three paragraphs of real philosophy from 322 BC. It gets a little boring, a little long-winded, and this is a short read and more digestible for everybody. And fun, a lot of humor in it too.
Okay, so the name of the book is 11 through 20, The Next 10 Commandments.
That's right.
Is there any type of religious aspect to this?
In the preface, we say the Ten Commandments are great, and way to go. If you live by these rules, you'll do well. Other than that, no. Other than the title and the titles of the chapters or the commandments have a bit of a religious tone to them, like the first chapters, that thy path shall be thy path. So they sound like commandments. Once you get to the actual meat of the matter, the text is a more casual conversation into what the meaning of the chapter is about.
So out of the 11 to 20 commandments, what is your favorite?
Guard thy health as you love thyself, I believe, probably is my favorite. It deals with being well if you are blessed enough to be healthy. I was like 33 years old and got pneumonia and was in the hospital for a month and my heart stopped and I had no idea that I was well until I wasn't well. And it's a chapter on being well and appreciating it and knowing that you are well if you are. There's nothing worse. I felt later than I had been well and had great health for 33 years and didn't even give it a second thought. And it just matters so much. So it's a way to just kind of celebrate being healthy if you are, and if you're not, then hopefully you can see your way to a better way to feel about it through the chapter.
People that are familiar with the first 10 commandments, there's a lot of them that are hard to live by. What's the hardest one to live by, 11 through 20?
Oh, probably the hardest one to live by, 11 through 20, is one that I break all the time, is thou shalt always take the high road. And it's somebody makes you mad or somebody you don't like, and all of a sudden you're talking about them behind their back with somebody else that doesn't like them, and then you spend an hour and a half bashing the poor guy or girl, and it's better just to say, well, he's a little different and let it go. So try and take the high road. I never do. I'm the worst at it. So when it makes me mad, I'll talk about them all day long.
So, for those that are familiar with your radio show and your band, what do you think they're going to think of your book?
They've been shocked, is what I've found. Everybody, I've heard Christy Lee from Bob and Tom says, I just thought you were a guitar player. I didn't know you could write. I think she meant, I didn't think you could even read. That's what she might have meant. But one of my friends' wife said, I thought you were just a hillbilly. I didn't know you could write. So they're a little shocked about it. But I've always found, I don't want to give away a secret, I guess, but I've always found that if people think you're a little dumber than you actually are, you have an advantage in every situation. It's true.
How is your first book signing going so far?
Going very well so far. First time we've ever been in an actual bookstore. We've sold a lot elsewhere, but I don't know. We've been here about an hour and got rid of about 15 or 20 of them, so not bad. It's hard to sell a book for the first time. People will buy music from me, but they're not so sure Don Stuck, the author. And I hate to talk about myself in the second or third person. I didn't mean to do that.
All right.